Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're looking at something pretty significant, a big strategic shift for multinational companies. It's really changing how global operations work and putting one particular city squarely in the spotlight. We're diving into Hyderabad's, incredible rise as a major hub for global capability centers, or GCCs. We've got a briefing document and some really interesting bits from Hyderabad's Rising Global Capability Center hub to guide us. The goal: figure out why this matters to you.
Right. And just to start, maybe let's quickly define what a GCC is. Basically, it's a dedicated unit a big company sets up. Think of it like an internal hub providing services, IT, finance, maybe even R&D for all their global operations. It's about centralizing things.
Okay, got it. So let's unpack this Hyderabad story. Our sources are saying Hyderabad is, and I'm quoting here, at the forefront of attracting GCCs in the IT and ITES sectors. ITES, that's IT-enabled services, right? So a pretty broad range.
Exactly. But what's really fascinating, I think, isn't just the number of GCCs. It's the kind of companies we're seeing major global players choosing Hyderabad for their very first GCC.
Their first one ever? That feels like a big deal.
It absolutely is. It's not just picking another spot on the map. It signals, a deep long-term commitment to the city. It suggests they see something special there, maybe the talent, the infrastructure, a supportive environment.
Okay, like Nationwide Mutual Insurance. Huge U.S. insurance and financial services firm, right? Over 90 years old. And they're setting up their first GCC in Hyderabad, expected early 2026, maybe 500 to 1,000 jobs.
Mm-hmm.
So Nationwide joins others like Mass Mutual, Vanguard, Wells Fargo, all big financial names already there. What does adding Nationwide tell us?
Well, it speaks volumes, doesn't it? Having a mature player like Nationwide plant its first global flag there, it's a massive vote of confidence. It says Hyderabad has the sophisticated ecosystem, the right kind of skilled people, the operational maturity.
And the stability, maybe, for handling critical financial stuff.
Precisely. It signals trust. Trust in the entire environment, regulatory, talent, infrastructure. It's all there.
Interesting. And it's not just finance, because then there's Costco. Costco Wholesale, everyone knows them.
Right, the big American retailer.
And this is their first ever GCC as well, also in Hyderabad.
That's right. Their first one, focusing on IT, tech R&D, support for their international teams. They're thinking around 1,000 skilled people initially.
Wow. So first finance, now a retail giant.
Mm-hmm.
What's the significance of Costco making this move?
Well, if you connect it to the bigger picture, Costco coming in is a huge endorsement. Experts think it'll really solidify Hyderabad's position. It shows the city isn't just a one-trick pony. It's not just finance or basic IT.
It shows versatility.
Exactly. Versatility. It proves Hyderabad can support diverse, complex operations for different global industries. That points to a really broad and deep talent pool, plus adaptable infrastructure.
And this seems to be gathering steam. Our sources mention other big names potentially setting up shop soon, too. RMZ, EcoWorld, Bagmain Capital.
Yeah, Embassy Tech Village, too.
Yeah.
It really does look like a snowball effect is happening. The momentum is clearly building.
So bringing it all together, what's the key takeaway here for, someone listening? This deep dive seems to show Hyderabad isn't just growing randomly. It's strategically pulling in these top-tier global companies. It's cementing itself as a major, really versatile player on the global stage for IT and services. And that means jobs, right? Significant opportunities.
Definitely. And maybe a final thought to chew on. This constant stream of GCCs setting up shop, it suggests something bigger is happening. It looks like a fundamental shift in how multinationals structure themselves globally, moving beyond just outsourcing tasks to building these integrated core global teams.
Interesting point.
So the question is, how might this trend affect other cities? Cities that want that same kind of global relevance.
Yeah.
What do they need to build to compete in this new landscape?
A really fascinating question indeed. Something to keep an eye on as this whole global story develops. Thanks for diving deep with us today.